Welcome to the new era of, and again, oh my god. Oh. Does this work? No. It won't. So I'm trying to see something from far away that I can't see because I don't have my glasses. Live streams. This is how you know when something's live. It has the audio bugs and audio bugs to do with the game becoming unfocused and refocusing on the chat whenever my hand comes near to the headset. And that's primarily something to do with interference from my steering wheel and the button on the bottom of the headset being a little bit funny. So, no fault on the game there. That's just the way VR streaming setups kind of work. Right. Thoughts on the game so far? There's a lot of deep stuff into it. If you saw yesterday's stream, you would have seen me leaving it with the frustration of the my F1 life part here, where I've got stuff. Yay! I've got more supercars to unlock. Yay! I've almost got them all. That's not bad for one day. Okay. Right. Yeah, you would have seen that I was frustrated that I couldn't have my, or see my car in my living room, and now it's my cars in my place. I've got them in there, so I feel like respectable F1 career already started. See, there's a nice little Aston Martin Vantage F1 edition, which is, you know, effing cool. Right, gloves. We're gonna just start off really quick and go into a quick solo bit, and then I'm gonna get into career, show you some of this. Hopefully I've got rid of the big overly thing that was happening on the screen capture yesterday. On your setup with this game, there's a few things to kind of work out. There's a lot of people yesterday was complaining about frame rate issues and this, that, the other. To watch out on that, the defaults if you're on RTX has all of the bells and whistles of ray tracing and everything else like that all turned on, and DLSS all turned on and all that. You may want to switch that across and play with that a little and kind of find what works for you. So yeah, forewarned. Yeah, armed, forearmed, forewarned. That it's not going to be a straight up pick up and play job with any PC version. Obviously, if you're on a console, you can't do the VR part on a console yet. But what it can do is still pretty cool. Sorry, my head's not quite with it today as well. So I'm going to jump into here and just do a quick solo thing. I don't want Bahrain. I want something else above that. Advanced. We're going to where? No. Netherlands, Hungary, France. No. Oh, that's far too hard. Nope. Where is it? Come on. It's around here somewhere. Must be there. Oh. Yes, there. That's what we want. Second Spa de Franca jumps. Okay, so rather than explaining everything, we're just going to show you what it's like straight away. And then I'm going to dig into a clean career mode. I did take a bit of a dip my toe into that deep pool of water yesterday. But we're you know, it's like, wow. It's a deep dive, I tell you. Let's take, should we take the AMG or, yeah, I don't know which one we should take. I've got most of the different things turned off, though I've been a bit, bad. We've got my own car. Let's take my own car. I haven't used my own car yet. Yes. Alan Prost. Equal skill. Alan Prost. My God, man. That is so funny. Jensen Button. Massa. Villeneuve. David Coulthard. Let's get Coulthard in here. He can lend me some experience. Though he's going to be in my uniform. My uniform, that's got the S on there. It's got some thing on there. My uniform, he's coming along as teammate on this quick event. So we're just going to see what comes out from that. So start this quick event. I've got most of the basically help things turned off, though I turn the racing line on because I was racing on tracks that I don't know, and I have to say it's like, oh my god, the speed, the acceleration of F1 is overwhelming, to say the least. It really is like, oh wow, it hits you.
Based in the Ardennes countryside, Spa hosted its first Grand Prix back in 1925. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position. Anthony Davidson joins me once again.
We're going to jump in here. Oh, welcome to the grid line. So this is my custom paint job on here. Ooh, there's a bug. Wow, he's see-through. That hasn't happened before. That didn't happen yesterday. Oh, that is funny. Oh, I love it. Right. Let's just get me lined up here. That's pretty much lined up, I think. We're going to start the race. There. That wanted to slip away so badly. Lost huge amount of places. I've got to see about setting this hand clutch up right. Oh, I thought there was a tiny bit of contact there, but place gained. Let's get the overtake motor working. Disable that. Really just want to get squirrely with you as you come around there. Oh, see, that is one of the weird things there. I can't get that part right. The traction is kind of a little off. Force feedback needed a lot of working on as well. It was set way too high initially. Oh yeah. See if I can't catch them. DRS open. Am I close enough? No, I'm not. Using up a lot of that battery power. With the overtake system. Oh, again. Is very, very, very sensitive with that throttle. I gotta get used to that, or I've gotta start putting the traction control on. There's 0% left in the electric, so we're only 4% charged there. Third gear, got to remember to be very careful with my go foot. As it were. See if we can get around this corner. Not ideal line there, really, really poor line. Only 4% on the electric still. Do we get DRS at all? No, we don't. Oh. Wow. Driver ahead. I can see the cars ahead, but basically my spin outs didn't help at all there.
Take care of the car on the way in.
Hopefully the stream is still doing okay. Looks okay there, though
Historic win under their belts. Well done to the whole
I'm not
team.
hearing anything from the chat.
Anthony Davidson.
So didn't make it there.
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car
But
today.
wow.
I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results.
That was cool. Basically,
And I can see the driver
yeah.
starting to approach the podium for the
I just love that we have an official F1 game in VR. Like I say, out the gates, little buggy. Getting into the overall game is going to take some time, because there's a lot of stuff here to digest.
Now, let's discuss
And it's going to get like a lot more as we get into the actual career mode. So this was the solo thing, just to sort of like start us off with some behind the wheel stuff. But yeah, the starts are not happening as I would hope. I do obviously have a hand clutch here and have percentages and stuff like that, but I can't get that clean start yet. So I might have to do myself a little bit of a favour and turn some of the traction control on, because there are occasions where basically it's coming out, it's just swinging out so quickly, and that's just from barely hovering my foot over the accelerator. So it may be something where I need to put a little bit of dead zone in, or I switch the traction control on a little bit and see where that goes. But wow, let's take a look at those options. There is a huge amount of options in here as well. I mean, it's ridiculous. Settings, assists. As you see, I had everything basically off apart from the racing line. Including I've got ERS and DRS assist off, so I've got my ERS mapped over here and my DRS mapped back here. ERS is a push on, push off affair. DRS is a hold it open affair. I may do that. Let's first of all see what's happening on possibly dead zones. It may be if I add a tiny bit of dead zone to the accelerator pedal, that might help a little bit. Let's go back. And you'll see what's happening with the control stuff in here. There's like so many different layouts you can use, different wheels and blah blah blah. Though it seems to want to have GT DD Pro. you know, so I actually have that carbon steering wheel. Sorry, now I've got the V2 Club Sport steering wheel. And it says required GT DD Pro. And what I've actually got here is a CSL DD. And it doesn't recognize that when you come into the game, but will allow you to use all the inputs from it. So still when I start the game up, it's asking me to set up all my controls, where I actually have set it all up here. So I can't understand why it constantly is telling me you're gonna have to set up a thing if there isn't a standard profile. So don't know what's going on there, but yeah, that's a little annoying when you start the game up. But we're gonna edit that for now. So you can see here as well, just so you can see force feedback. I'm going to turn some of this down a little bit more, actually. Okay. And see here, like dead zone. I wish there was something here where you could see the throttle, the amount of throttle that you've got on the input there. So I might want to just throw one or two there, in there, and one or two there. And that's all I'm going to change. Okay. What you can actually do as well to see that, if you hold down, says test buttons down there. If I hold that down, you can see there's my throttle. If I hover over where I'd normally be hovering, then I'm usually doing that pretty much most of the time. So much of a hair's width, and I'll end up getting results. So giving me that little bit of extra dead zone that I've just built in is probably a good thing, because it's literally a hair's whisker, as it were, a gnat's whisker. Right, so we can also see which buttons are what. So if I hold like that in, that says button 1, which I have marked into my ERS system, and then that says 62 marked into my DRS. It'd be handy if you, when you press this, if it told you not just the button you was pressing, but what control it was mapped into. Just a bit of feedback there for developers, things like that. Need to hold that to exit there. And there's some bits here that I can't seem to change, which is a bit annoying. You've got menu navigation, that's fine, it's working. But this one, I can't seem to change that. And I do have another thing here, menu up, right down, that's great. I would love to be able to change some of that. I should be able to, I can do some of this, like brake bias here is on my dials and different things here. Right, so that's all cool and stuff, and I was just showing that quickly. Took rather more time than I thought on that. Let's just save that change. Back. We'll leave that just off at the moment and see how I deal with if that stops me spinning out a little by that bit of dead zone. Hopefully, because it's spinning so quickly. Right, career. Single or two? I'm obviously doing single. I already started a career yesterday. I'm actually going to start a new career because I went into that, diving into it a little bit too fast before I can get my head around the vast amount of stuff there is to do in here. That's the thing. My last F1 game, due to there not being VR in any F1 official F1 titles, was of the no VR no buy standard. So now that standard is different, and there is VR in here, we can change that up. Of course, if you've got any questions and stuff like that, feel free to ask. Hopefully my chat is updating. I don't know if it is or it isn't, or you guys are just in lurk mode. Kind of disarming, having the lurk mode. Right, so we're going to do career. Now, that's the one I started yesterday, but like I said, I jumped in there without quite knowing a little bit more. So we're actually going to create a new career, go from that with the, you know, the thought that I don't know everything that I'm doing here, but we're going to just, you know, do the whole thing. So drivers, world championships, blah blah blah. But we're going to start in F2. So it says skip to F1, start in F2. We're going to start in F2 the way that perhaps I should, because in this game I'm definitely rookie, absolute noob, need to work my way up, need to get into the whole thing of what it is, need to learn some of the tracks as well. Now I can do full season, custom seasons. I'm going to do a full season. Hopefully we'll see how it goes on streaming stuff and blah blah blah. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you more streaming. I've taken time off of work to kind of do this whole thing, because Formula 1 in VR for the first time and all that. Come on, it's a dream. That's what I think VR is about as well. It's fulfillment of dreams. And we've been waiting years, literally years, for there to be VR official F1. Yeah? An official F1 title with VR. We've been waiting years for it. And it is now finally here. So I don't know the custom settings. I don't know the game well enough to use custom settings. So we're going to go with the recommended settings because they're recommended. Isn't that nice? So it's going to help us hopefully. After confirming those options, should be asked to create my driver. I've already created a driver in my... I've already created a driver in my life thing there. There's my driver. See? I've got my custom thing on there. No, I put my money... I'm playing through Steam. And I put my money where my mouth was on the whole, no VR, no buy. So I've bought the full-on package so that I can stream to you guys. So I got that early access to be able to try that out. So my money is where my hashtag was. Yeah? There is no EA Creator Pass for me. I did ask them, of course, but I haven't made the grade on that one. That's okay. No, there's two versions. They're basically, you have your straight up, there's the game, and then you have the pay the extra for the other sort of deluxe edition, which came with 3 days preview. So you get the game like 3 days before release. It did have its issues on Steam with that. Everyone else was playing. It took a good sort of 10 odd hours or whatever for Steam to catch up, which they did apologise for and gave us some more in-game credits to make up for the delay. Other than the extra credits for the My Life bit and possibly some other cosmetic bits, I don't know what you get from the deluxe version, but I bought it so that I had that extra playtime early, and like I say, I've taken time off of work to dive into this because, no, though it is compatible with Oculus. So, I don't know if they're selling it direct through the store there, the Rift store, but it, buy through Steam, buy through EA, link accounts. It's supposed to be cross-compatible with everything, I think. So the accounts from one side to the other, if you've got your accounts all linked up in the background, should all cross-play together, which is a big thing as well. Right, avatar is me, because that's me. That's my avatar. The country, region again. Why it doesn't take the ones from what I've done is it's not got my suit. It's got my badge on there, but it's not got my suit from my avatar. Why didn't I have my suit? It's annoying. And then back, so there we go. British and name. Where's my little keyboard? Little keyboard, come here. We'll do the same thing that I've done. Initials will be. Okay. Audio name. Now, they don't have Sal or Salsa as an audio name. So yesterday we went with Sparkles. They've got some really funny stuff in here. Like Ace. Yeah. Which you can listen to. Let's 4 will be oh no, lost this.
Ace.
They do have some funny ones in here, like
Black Mamba.
you know, we could be
Cowboy.
no. Of course.
Elvis. Firestarter.
Firestarter. My grandmother would like that. My nan would like Firestarter. She always had a thing for Keith. There we go. Here we go.
Golden Boy.
Oh,
Grim Reaper.
that's probably right as well. Actually, Grim Reaper. People will see me and go, "Oh, great, we're in for a crash." But we'll go with what we did yesterday, and we'll be Sparkles. Just for the hell of it.
Sparkles.
Yay! There we go, Sparkles. Wonderful. F1 name, Sparkles. Oh, I'm not going to live this one down, am I? Never mind. Driver number will again be, did I go with 88 or 78 last time? 88 is better. You can read it any way that you like. We'll go for 88. And then we're past that screen.
And now let's focus on your driver's look.
So my driver's look, hopefully it can take the one that I've actually built in here for my life already with what I had there. Oops, wrong button. Got that already. Oh, helmet and emotes. There you go. So it should already have the helmet that I've set up, which, no, it doesn't have the helmet that I've set up. So I did have a helmet set up in the My Life bit, but it's not taking it. I'm rather disappointed by that. Well, we're going to go with the white shiny one, maybe. Yellow, full on black. We're going to go with that with a little bit of the thing over the top of it. Character poses. Don't want to stand like that. I want to stand like that. Hands on hips. There we go. Emotes. Yay! We'll do the little jog along. Victory call. We're going nice. Very nice. And we'll advance a bit. Team selections. Right, so now we're going to have a team kind of select. I have no idea what this is about. There. So I don't know the F1 ones. So, sorry, the F2 ones. So I don't know what I'm doing there. MP Motorsport. Okay. Of course, I'm English. I could go Surrey. Yeah. Norwich. Silverstone. Silverstone is quite close to me here, so, you know. Yes, we you know, that's the closest. So I'm gonna go there, which gives me okay, Driver Academy. So you can go from none, and this I mean, sorry, my head is bunging up. So we're going to go, right, okay. This means of what I can progress to later, as far as I'm aware. So if I come in with this, I could, my career could progress with either AMG, Williams, or Aston Martin. Williams is not doing great. But AMG or Aston Martin, I believe they're doing alright. Ferrari, not doing so great. Alfa Romeo, I always love Alfa Romeos. You know, former Alfa Romeo owner. So, holds a place in my heart. And you gotta love some of that Italian passion. Now, Red Bull Racing though as well, or Alpha. I wouldn't mind either of those. Those are doing really well. Or Alpine. I want the chance to go through as much choice as possible, I think. And I want to be balanced somewhere in the field. I don't want to be right at the top or right at the back if as I progress through to the F1 field, as it were. That probably gives me the best overall sort of position moving forward, so I think we'll select that.
Great, that's everything we need. You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit Advance to head to Team HQ, and we can start our push to the top of Formula 1.
There you go, we're starting our push to the top of Formula 1, and it all starts here. So, Advance. It's all very dramatic, isn't it? Do-do-do. So we've got a one-shot qualified, straight into a one-shot qualifier at Bahrain, okay. That is different than yesterday. Yesterday it was like, oh, you've got 30 minutes to practice and qualify this, that, the other. Get ready on that, the other, this. And I was like, what's going on? Okay, so, weather, clear, Bahrain, mediums, we'll go with the medium, that's what's available. This is different to this is left. Whoa! That wasn't good. Again, it really wow. Okay. Can I restart that? Yeah. That was just like straight out. Not used the F2 cars before. Straight into a spin. And that was like, what? Okay. Okay, so we got medium track. Don't know how. Oh, 7 and 8. Car setup. You can choose any of the 5 cars. So go increase top speed. Let's do a balanced, please, because I'm not used to that yet. So we'll try balanced, not increase to top speed. That was dangerous. We want a bit of, yeah. Okay, so that's good. And look. What's it doing? Save, load, car setup. So that's button 2. Select that preset. I've got that. And if I press 1, go to track, press 4. That's button 1. That's 4. Go to track. Not used to these cars at all, so like I say, I wanted to take it a little bit easy, but I didn't realise it was going to spin like that. That was crazy. Locking the fronts up a little there. Okay. We'll see what happened there. 22nd. I didn't expect it to do well there at all. I didn't. I'm very nervous about this track. I don't know my way around properly. I take a long time to learn a track. My short-term memory is not so great sometimes, so...
Here's a look at your top three. Schwartzman, Pourchaire, and Ben Fiscal. Goodbye
Yeah.
for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Right, so we're going to get right into the race. I just want to get through the race clean. Want to keep up with cars, basically. We've got 5 laps. These are the goals that I'm setting for myself at the moment. Get through clean.
Where the grid is forming up, ready for today's race.
Before trying to be, you know, fancy or particularly fast. Get consistency, get familiarization.
To overtake throughout its 15 corners. Now, this track has built a reputation for being brutal on the rear tyres, so keep an eye on how these young drivers manage their rubber. Strategy here could ultimately determine the winner of the race.
Could it really? Right, okay.
Positions for today's race. Robert Schwartzman lines up on pole position, with Teo Pourchaire starting along.
We'll skip along there.
You're a 3-time winner around here in 1 week, I believe, back in 2012. How on earth do you make the tyres last around this track? They degrade so quickly.
To be honest, the key to the race is having a good start so you can get your car into a good position.
Five laps. We're not going to be changing tyres just yet. Right, let's actually get me into the right position. You can't see my neck down there possibly, but I can. It's worrying me. It's slightly off. I need to map something else to kind of there we go. That's a bit better. It's slightly off to one side. It's not bad positioning. It repositions the start each time, and it's not exactly what I was expecting. So, right, we're going to start there. with everything going to be slow into this. You know, traffic on that first corner, I didn't want to smash into anybody. First lap, we just want to pace it out. A little bit of contact there.
Okay, we held position on lap 1. That's not great, but it's not terrible. Stay focused.
Oops. Contact, I didn't want that. That's what I didn't want to do. I looked to dive in the inside there and gave some minor contact. We have no electric system to worry about here with the F2. Oh, and away we go. I'm stuck in the sand. Come on, move a little. No, I'm stuck in the sand. Let's
I'm afraid that's our rate.
let's restart that, shall we? Not a good start to my race career. Let's restart there. See, it's loaded me in again. It's slightly off to the side there. That's better. I wish it would just not jump it all the time, but you know, that is what it is. Right, let's just get into the race. Little better. That was a bit brutal. I thought I had a bit there, but it wasn't happening.
Okay, we held position on lap 1. That's not great, but it's not terrible. Stay focused.
Braking way too early. I'm being very cautious there. Too cautious. I'm not sure. I've put it all on expert. So it's supposed to evaluate you and then kind of adjust the AI around you a bit. It's not got to do with me yet, and it's also a case of then constant approval. There is some other option, I think, in the options menu that becomes available as you start playing. But I didn't see it in the other main gameplay settings. It doesn't show you that stuff before each race or anything like that. It hasn't said, do you want the AI to be super duper easy or qualified what is easy or what's not, really. So apart from, you know, this visual line, I've got everything set up to I want to bite off more than I can chew level. I think that's the only way I can accurately describe it. Oh! Bit of damage there. I was riding that curb a little bit too long. And now I'll be paying the price for it. How far's the driver in front? Driver in front.
Jury's ahead, and gap to the car in front is 11.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums, and the time last lap was a 1 minute 51.0.
So, not good, because I've messed up so bad there. And now have aero damage. Which, if I had time to think, I could go through my MFD and see. And that's where I screwed up there. I was holding on to one of the back tyres being on the rumble there for too long. Another hard right here. So, not good as the start of a career, but like I say, I'm not a good driver. But hopefully we'll get better as the career goes on. If you are similarly bad, I suggest you do take advantage of whatever some of the assists are. But yeah, the car just tail end whipping out is something that I was not expecting. We made it through to the end of the race. Not too much damage, but I didn't completely destroy the car.
Well, what a drive that was.
That's the only, you know, saving grace, as it were.
Although the Formula 2 cars are all the same spec.
It looks like it's time for the victory ceremony once again, as I can see the drivers beginning to make their way out for the celebrations. You can see it on their faces. It's another marvellous team win for Prema today.
Yeah. Well done, guys. No, they've put that classical piece of music in the background. Copyright strike on its way. You know someone out there has probably got that classical piece of music.
And now let's take a look at the driver's stats.
I got last. Well and truly last.
The championship. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
I think I'm going to give it to Oscar Piastri. He came through the field so well today.
But,
Well
you
deserved.
know,
And now look at the team standings. Prema moved to the top of the table. After all...
what can I say? It's one of those things. So, what we're doing. So this is got a lot of things here. So, at the moment I've got practice format is off, qualifying format. So, I can change. Can I change that? So I can do a single session of practice format. So I can change the practice format. That's good. It's probably a good idea. But I don't want 30 minutes. But I can advance through things. So we're going to go on to a practice session and actually run the practice session. So that's a good thing that you've got control over whether you, in a career mode you want to or don't want to do something. I don't blame you. like I say, I only have the racing line on at the moment, and everything else I've got off. Like I say, I think other people have been reporting the car's rear ends do spin out a little bit too easy. I'm not too happy with the spawn points for my head either. It's not too far off real life. You know, where you want to put the top of my head there.
It'll be a boost to car development if we can log that data, so we should try and do our best to do so before the end of the session.
Okay, so you can see here if I do come into here and we do button 1, that pulls me into that screen that's on the left. You see I can do different things here: tyre management, fuel management, race strategy, and I can look at what the primary objectives are and go, okay, race strategy, yeah, and it's going, what am I looking at? One of 1 laps, soft, start. So if I do that and I want to drive out, because I like this whole, there we go, ultimate immersion. Though it's doing an auto drive part here out of the pits. Oh, a little bit of touch there. Not too bad though. Accelerate through. Oh, it is a beautiful looking game though. Definitely one of the better looking games out there. But yeah, you do need a PC with enough grunt to manage it. Some more cars on there now. That transition from the darkness of the tunnel to the light like that. I've never seen any of the other sims get that right in that way, actually. That's mighty impressive. So there's a bonus for this as a sim in terms of what it's done with the lighting from being inside there.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Really got to stomp that brake for that part. Oh no! I thought I had it. Such a shame.
Okay, that lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
Assetto Corsa or Assetto Corsa Competizione? Big question there. For this bit, I'm really enjoying it. They're different beasts, tell you that much. Don't want to compare the two yet. You know, Assetto Corsa Competizione is a specialist one as well, just being GT3. You can't really compare in those ways. There's different things about both.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Whoa! Stay in third for that. So, it's, yeah, I can't commit to that yet. I have yet to experience enough Let's, can I get back to the pits? Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
I do like the extra simulation level of being able to actually talk to an AI crew. There are some performance issues. As soon as these guys come out, you get performance issues. But I love this whole idea of being here in the car and doing this whole bit where they're going to wheel me back in and I'm going to do this like a proper, you know, practice session. They'll pull my displays down for me to try and work out what I was doing. So there we go, like where our tyre wears were.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Yeah. So things like this.
So our fastest lap is a 1:31.3.
1:31.3, okay. So I can toggle the telemetry graph, lap numbers, so we got to do better. Okay.
Okay, so we're top of the speed trap, 158.7 miles per hour.
That's something. It says, right, 4. I pressed 4. Like that. Then, if I want to, exit out there.
The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button, and you can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
Every single time it comes in and out of that screen, it's doing a reset of my seated position, and that's very uncomfortable. The MFD page, we can also do, again, the button 1 is that session info. I don't want to accelerate time. How do I get to... I've toggled that. It's saying 5 or 6. There we go. So I've got a thing there. You can see some different tasks there. We've got a picture of the time there. 15 minutes remaining. We can try and do something. So I got something there, something there. I'm still not getting some other things here. So I want to look at doing, say, tyre management to advance my team. So we're going to select that, and we're going to start that, and we'll drive out. Then I've got time to reset my head. I think it's got other advice stuff that it'll do later on, but I'm not fully into that side yet. We're just scratching the surface. That, what I was doing there was me helping out like now for the R&D of your team management. So they should then, I think, be able to advise better and build up. As we go along. Sorry for the pauses, like pauses in speech while driving and talking and trying to think how it may do different things, because there's some bits obviously I'm not familiar with yet, which I will get familiar with. But I think a part of it is, you know, building up those XP points. I'm with you there. So yeah, I think that as you do stuff like this in driving, it changes, well, the team. It helps improve your team's stuff or your mechanics and whatever. And helps your experience and standing. There was some presets that had like, it gave you the choice of having things more stable or more loose, so that you could just say, I want the car as fast as it gets, car faster or accelerating, lesser top speed, more top speed, better grip, mid points and things like that. It had about 7 different things. So I've seen a screen like that. That lap doesn't count. Whoa! And there's damage again. Box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap. Well, program over, but that wasn't much help to us, I'm afraid. We need to run it again.
Yeah, I get that we need to run that again, but you need to fix the damage that I caused. Hey dude, how's it going? You good? Right. So again, tyre management, we're on that one. Repair time because I damaged the wing.
Repairs have set us back a little. So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 31.3.
Okay. So I do kind of like the what it's doing there. It's really is kind of cool. 1, 2, and 3. Do that. Exit there. And again, it's going to...
To view information on your current levels of tyre wear and damage, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then again to cycle to the tyres and the damage screen.
Right, we're ready to go. Session info, 2 track. I want to drive out.
Clear the garage, please. Car's ready to leave.
Up that goes. That's out of the way. Here we go. Let these tyres warm up a bit, take it just nice and easy. Get past there if you can, buddy. Go on. No, I'm using a Club Sport Formula 1 V2 rim with the optional paddles. End of this race I'll show you. So, well, I want to concentrate for one at least. Okay. Oh, game crash. What's going on? My game has crashed. Okay, sorry about that. The game crashed there. Anyway, that's such a shame. I thought I was doing so well there. I started to do much better, and the game went and crashed. How long have we been streaming for? So some bugs still left in there. Game crash. We've been going for near 2 hours. I'm sorry to end the stream on a crash. I don't know where that would have left us. I might sort of like pick this up a bit later. Yeah. After I've got everything restarted and reset up, I think I might do a second stream later, a continuation, and we'll see how we do there. But thanks for joining. Yeah, still some days, or there's still time till launch day, as it were. So I do accept sometimes these things happen, especially if you've got the pre-release of something, but at the same time I'm like, well, I've paid for a pre-release, I've paid a premium amount of money for that pre-release stuff as well, you know, so that's upsetting. Yes, yes. Oh, I can't see your latest text on there. I think I need to adjust that text box that's down the bottom there a little on the stream. So while I've got a few minutes to adjust things here, let's just possibly adjust that a bit. Should I? Can I? No, it's not showing the very latest chat there. Okay. We'll have to work out something with the margin at the bottom, I think, for that. Stylistically, for my chat is skipping the bottom person that said something, the last thing. But yeah, overall, I hope they patch up for any issues like that. That just happened very abruptly. What can I say? These things happen. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching this back, you know, take a look at the rest of my channel. If there's stuff there that you like, then please feel free to subscribe. Likes on the video will help me out such a great amount. Algorithms and all this business, however that works, who knows? It's anyone's guess, but they apparently help. So yay, try that. And I'll see you for now. Goodbye, and take care. Stopped it? No. I'm also getting used to a new stream deck, how that works as well. So